love, and blessings to you today on this beautiful day. If you don't know who I am, my name is Armani Thomas. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Most of us are not successful because we have not made decisions. Now, that might sound crazy, but just hear me out. A lot of us go to other people for advice, go to other people to make the decision for us, to make the choice for us because we're not so sure. Typically, when you're not so sure about something and you need or feel as though you would like someone else's advice, then you don't trust yourself. Now, why do you think you don't trust yourself? Because you've made a choice or a decision before and it has not played out the way you expected it to? Well, guess what? It's not always going to. Let me compare this to something. I have a test in class every single Monday, and we're getting close to the end of the class being over here. So most recently, I had a test every day last week or the week before. Anyhow, and as intense as it was, regardless, even if I felt as though I didn't know it, I made a choice anyway. You have to make a decision because it's one thing to never ever, let's keep it on a track of tests. It's one thing to not know it and just leaving it blank, right? Let's say it's a 50-50 chance. Let's say it's 4 choices and you have to pick one. It's better to decide on one regardless and know that even if you get that wrong, you are able to now learn that that is not one for you to pick next time. Or now you know, as you study that more, following, you know that that's not an option anymore. So even if it's wrong, even if you make a choice and a decision in life and it don't pan out the way you want it to pan out, it doesn't mean it's a bad decision. It just means that you need to make different choices. If you keep telling yourself, man, that was a bad decision. No, I'm not doing that no more. That was a bad decision. You start hindering yourself to making decisions, period. Then you get to the point where you're insecure about making decisions, and that's why you become self-reliant on other people to make choices and decisions for you. Given, granted, that they give you a good enough of a convincing reason why they chose what they chose and, why they talked you into it in the first place. Make more decisions. And I say that because we're not used to making lots of decisions. We don't feel in control of ourselves. We don't feel in control of our destiny. We don't feel in control at our workplace and school. Other people around us make the decisions for us, what we're supposed to do, when we're supposed to do it, how we're supposed to do it, etc. So we're not used to making the decisions for ourselves. Along this journey of success, we must decide to get up every day and be positive. Even if it's something so small as not posting negative things on the internet when you're upset about something or when you get into it with somebody. If it's eating healthier every single day, at least once a meal to gradually progress and get better. If it's making your bed when you get up in the morning every day, if you don't do so. If it's teaching your kid something new, whether it be a new language, whether it be how to count, how to spell, how to draw, how to read, how to properly speak, how to properly walk, anything. Whether it be, you know what? Because I'm so tired of this life that I have, and I know I can have better, I'm going to decide to change it. A lot of us people complain about our lives because we don't realize that we can decide to not complain about it and change it, do something about it. Or maybe a lot of us do know that, but still don't make the choice. You have to decide. Literally, as a grown-up, as a person with responsibility, you have a lot of decisions that you already make on a daily basis. What goes in your body, from what you eat to what you drink every day, how you're going to look for the day with whichever outfit that you pick out and wear, your hairstyle, if you're going to brush your teeth and do it properly, you know, like if you're going to go to work, if you're going to make it there on time, if you're going to pack lunch or buy lunch. We make a regular, every single day decisions when we get off work. If we're miserable, if we're tired, if we're stressed, if we're going to go get a drink to, you know, make us feel better, if we're going to watch TV to drown out our reality, if we're just going to sleep the day away, if we're going to open that book and read a new chapter today, if we're going to get online and learn more about that online business in order to excel better, if we're going to use and spend an extra hour because we are important and it's healthy for us to grow within ourselves. We make these decisions on a daily basis. So whether it be any of the things I've just named along the list of things that we should decide or choose to decide to do on a daily, you pick one, whichever one resonates with you, whichever one works for you. Try it out. Because I feel as though a lot of people that are not as successful just don't make enough decisions. You just don't make enough decisions. Like literally, you're so used to your routine that it's just okay for you to continue your routine. It don't work like that, because once you start implementing more and more things into your routine, you have to make more decisions to add more in, to cut some things out that may not be as healthy or may not be as good for you, may not have good intentions, you know, hanging out with people that don't really have your mindset at heart, you know, to help you excel and achieve your dreams. It's up to you at the end of the day. And like I always tell you, change your mind, skyrocket your thermostat, and always smile the biggest and brightest smile you ever could smile. You have to decide to make a smile. I mean, on your own, that is. When you're by yourself, that is. When you're motivating yourself, that is. When you're telling yourself you're beautiful. You have to decide to smile. If you don't, nobody, no one will do it for you. No one. God bless you, and I love you.